Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, YouTube. Like, subscribe, share, comment, show me some love. All right, so this video right here is about what happened with me last night. Hold on, y'all. Let me tell y'all. So last night, share this video, like, clip it, send it around the world. Send every piece of this around the world. So last night, I was at this spot called Sea Salt. I went to go support Pleasure P. Pleasure P and Sammy had a little R&B night thing at this lounge called Sea Salt. They do it every Tuesday. So I popped out and I went to go support. Now, mind y'all, Pleasure P, Sammy, Scrappy, Ray J, Bobby Valentino, all of them got the same manager. Melanie, Melinda Santiago, all of them got the same manager. And I rock with her. I rock all of us, you know, me and Scrappy got all mutual friends. So boom, last night I'm in the building, I'm vibing, and then boom, guess who hit the door? Scrappy. Scrappy walked in the door. So I hear the DJ, Scrappy in the building, I look up, I see him, you know what I'm saying? He see me, he walked past, he walked around, walked past me, he was vibing or whatever. And I continued to vibe. We didn't speak to each other, right? But this is the first time for me that I've ever been in the same building with Scrappy and didn't feel no tension. It was the first time last night I ever been in the building with Lil Scrappy and I didn't feel not one piece of tension. It was almost the energy that I felt was like healed, like over it. That was the energy that I felt. It was like whatever we had in the past, this is how I feel, y'all. And I feel like Scrappy felt like this too. Whatever we had going on, beefing with each other, it's like what's understood ain't gotta be explained, bro. I ain't got no problem with you no more. You ain't got no problem with me no more. I even had a mutual friend of mine come and tell me one time, probably about a week ago, that he was talking to Scrappy and Scrappy was like actually giving me props on like, you know, just my dedication to my grind and how I'm always gonna figure something out on how I'm always keep grinding. And one of my homeboys told me that. But let me just tell y'all this part. So yesterday, I was on the phone with Pleasure P yesterday morning, right? And me and Pleasure P was talking and we talk about the internet and like how life changing through social media and streaming and everything. And then Pleasure P was telling me on the phone, he like, man, you and Scrappy had a real good run, bro. He was like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, you and Scrappy, y'all was it. And I was like, yeah, man. And then he was like, man, would you ever talk to Scrappy? I was like, yeah, man, I'll sit down and talk to him, man. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I ain't gonna lie, I miss bro. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. He was like, yeah, man. He was like, man, y'all gotta squash that and make it right. And I was like, man, we gonna do that on God's time. You feel what I'm saying? And we had that conversation yesterday morning around this same time. Fast forward, yesterday night around this same time, 12 hours later, guess who walked in the building? Lil Scrappy. We see each other. So like I said, it was all vibes, all good vibes, all good energy. I'm being myself, the same, running around on the mic, doing karaoke, hanging out, having fun. Scrappy doing the same. He's cooling it, you know, shaking everybody's hand, vibing. I'm talking about, it was like me and Scrappy, say this me. At one point in time, Scrappy right here, I'm right here, but I'm singing the song, Scrappy right there talking to, dancing with Melinda them, and I'm singing the song, we vibing, and then I start making my way around and going to sing and continue to sing to everybody else. So it was like we was very close to each other, and we both had our backs turned to each other, and it wasn't in my head, I wasn't thinking like, oh, I gotta watch my back. And I'm pretty sure he wasn't. So for me, I'm excited, y'all. That's why I came and made this video, because I felt good seeing my bro last night. I ain't even finna lie to y'all. I won't sit here and lie. I ain't finna sit here and cap. I ain't even no person that like pride and ego. I ain't too much into that. Like I felt good seeing my bro last night, bro. regardless of the fact that's still my brother. No matter what I done said, no matter what he done said, that's still my brother. If Lucci and Young Thug, two people who tried to, y'all know what they had going on, can come together and squash their beef and do songs together. Like me and Scrappy ain't never doing harm each other. All we did was talk a little smack and had disagreements about stuff, but we ain't had no real beef. It wasn't like, you know what I'm saying, we actually harmed each or did anything to each other. So for me, I just felt good seeing my bro last night, man. And I just wanted y'all to know it was all good vibes last night when I seen Scrappy. The energy was amazing. You know what I'm saying? And let me tell y'all something even more crazy. So I'm singing my song, I'm doing karaoke, right? And while I'm doing my karaoke, I look up and I see Scrappy just scrolling in his phone, trying not to like, cause everybody was paying attention to me cause I was doing like a Taylor Swift song. So everybody like recording me turning up and I see Scrappy just scrolling through his phone like he didn't want to look up. And then on the flip side, when Scrappy was in there, they played Scrappy music, right? So now while they playing Scrappy music, I got money in the bank. I'm sitting there trying to talk to a girl and not bop to the music. I'm just standing there like, yeah, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I ain't even have no conversation for the girl. I just made something up just to be able to talk through his song so I won't feel the urge to want to turn up. And I think that's just like still that little bit of ego and pride that we got because, you know, we still ain't squash our beef, but it's like a what's understood ain't got to be explained type of thing. And I think it was more too because I was by myself and Scrappy was by himself. Scrappy came in by himself. I came in by myself. So I wasn't in there with a whole bunch of my homies and he wasn't in there with a whole bunch of his homies. We was just in there with nothing but mutual friends. Everybody that was in there last night was all our mutual friends. But one thing that I just I could say I didn't like last night, in the room with all those mutual friends, nobody pulled me and Scrappy to the side. And I just wish, you know, waking up this morning and thinking about it, I wish somebody would have pulled me and Scrappy to the side, rather if they took us outside and they would have just talked to us. Or either me and him would have did it. I wish. Because I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro, I miss my bro. And I wanna work with Scrappy again. I wanna do content with Scrappy again. Me and Scrappy used to be lit, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I miss that vibe. Like, me and bro used to really have fun. Like, I used to really be outside with bro, really having fun. Bro really supported me, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I really supported bro. We really supported each other. Outside of all beef, drama, all the TV foolishness, bro. Like, we really supported each other, bro. Bro really supported me, man. He supported me with my song. I really supported him, man. And it's like, I kind of feel like I'm tearing up thinking about it because like I love bro, and I hope he see this video. You know what I'm saying? And if it's everybody that's on here, like I would ask y'all to send bro this video. All the clippers that's paying attention to this video, I would ask y'all to clip this and send these clips viral because I miss my bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's like. Seeing him last night, without it being tension, made me really realize, like, and remember, like, the good times. Like, if me and Scrappy wasn't beefing in there last night, me and Scrappy would have been in there singing a karaoke song together. I could have seen me and Scrappy doing a KC JoJo song, you know, going viral, because that's something I would have did. I would have grabbed the mic. Come on, Scrappy. Let's do this song. You know what I'm saying? I just know me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I miss my brother. And I would love to bring bro back to the platform and do some content with him and have a sit down with him right here. And split the earnings of everything that we make off whatever we do when we have our sit down. You know what I'm saying? Equally. Because I miss bro. I'm a dog. And I'm just keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I wanted to share with y'all this morning. You know what I'm saying? That I ran into bro last night and it wasn't like, hey, Scrappy, what's up? But it was like, what's understood ain't gotta be explained. That's what it felt like. And, you know, at the end of the day, I love you, Scrappy. Y'all like, subscribe, share, keep my page jumping, man. Let's go up. Pull up.